An ICT expert, Dr. Priscilla Maliwichi, has stressed that self-confidence and self-belief are key to success for female learners in science, technology, engineering, and mathematics STEM. Dr. Maliwichi, a senior lecturer in ICT at the Malawi University of Science and Technology MAST in Cholo, has also noted a slight rise in the number of girls enrolling in STEM subjects at MAST, but said more needs to be done to increase the numbers. She made the remarks over the weekend during a STEM mentorship workshop at the Young University here in Lilongwe, and a function that was organized by ISEC in Malawi.
Mostly they need to be confident in themselves. And normally they need to acquire the important skills that can take them far, so that whatever they are doing, they should do things right and people should rely on them. Yeah, so people would say that maybe STEM is difficult and so on. They just need to work hard, learn whatever they can, so that they can excel in their career. So these activities that we do to promote girls to do STEM, they are yielding something, because, like, for example, at MAST we do run Girl Science Camp, where we take girls throughout the country to show them the university life, teach them some technical skills in different STEM areas, come up with projects so that they have that confidence that it's possible. We have students from those initiatives that have gone to universities, because mostly we told them that they can apply to any public university in Malawi, as long as they do STEM, because normally, science, technology, they solve a lot of problems or challenges that we face in our communities. So normally, if there's a girl touch in them, and normally girls, they should not feel that they are not capable of doing anything. They can also do something. So that's what we encourage them. Go to their villages, try to solve the problems that are there through technology, through science, so that they can make wherever they are a better place. Because still, like for example, when for us, like MAST, to start STEM camps, because we used to have very low enrollment in our programs. And I remember at first we had only engineering.
And Hope Belua, a fourth-year student in manufacturing engineering at MAST, was among those who attended the workshop.
This event is just there to encourage us ladies in STEM to pursue it, since, as we already know, there are few women in STEM. It's mainly a male-dominated field. So they're basically encouraging us that it is possible. They're inspiring us, they're telling us how to go about it, the challenges that they face, and they're just basically inspiring us that it's possible to actually flourish in a career in STEM, despite there being a stereotype that girls mainly are not for science-related subjects. I guess basically my secret is I keep an open mind in this thing. I do not let my fears get to me. Sometimes the person may have self-doubt. As a girl in STEM, it's not possible. This is a male-dominated field. These subjects are too hard, but I constantly, every day, remind myself that I can do this. I have the capability.
Jacqueline Jijide, an official from ISEC in Malawi, said the initiative is part of the efforts to increase the number of girls pursuing STEM subjects at university level.
Actually, we put up this event for us to encourage women and more girls to take part in pursuing STEM careers. We understand that every time we mention about STEM, many people are associated with maybe male people taking some roles as well as opportunity in STEM. So we wanted to bring this event so that women and more girls can also be connected with their role models as well as mentors, as well as also pursue the STEM careers for their career development.
ISEC Malawi partnered with many organizations to hold the event, and one of these partners is the organization called Independent Driven and Educated Woman, One of the co-founders, Louisa Suande, stressed the importance of keeping girls in school, building their confidence, and helping them realize their careers.
Yeah, so In the Woman is a nonprofit organization that was started in 2021. And we started with the simple mission of wanting to empower, support, and uplift young women for them to grow into independent, driven, and educated women that can positively impact the society. So our journey started when we were witnessing high dropout rates of girls in primary and secondary school. And due to different challenges like financial hardships, lack of mentorship, gender stereotypes that tell girls that they can't do certain things, right? So since 2021, we have provided over 480 scholarships, and through mentorship, leadership development, and empowerment programs, we are working towards making sure that girls stay in school, build their confidence, and for them to realize their careers. So that is why today we decided to team up with ISEC Malawi, this event, because we want girls to know that certain careers and success is not reserved for a few people. It is built through hard work, resilience, discipline, and the courage to go on even when things are difficult.
Well, remember, you're watching Sunrise here on Zodiac TV, and of course, we're also streaming live on Zodiac Online. That's our Facebook page. We have more for you coming up after this break. Welcome back, and continuing with the program, National Bank of Malawi has underscored the importance of partnerships and networking in driving economic growth and sustainable development, saying collaboration remains key to unlocking the country's full potential. Speaking during the 2026 National Bank Invitational Golf Tournament at the Lilongwe Golf Club on Saturday, the bank's head of banking, William Chatala, said meaningful connections between businesses, professionals, and institutions are essential in fostering innovation, investment, and economic diversification.
National Bank is a diversified group of companies. You know us as a traditional banking entity, but we also have businesses in insurance, in stockbroking. We have NBM Capital Markets. We have NBM Pensions Administration. So this golf competition was about bringing together our customers, our partners, so that we could interact in an environment that's conducive to such interactions, where people can engage at personal level. So if you ask me what our expectations were, we wanted our partners to come together. We've interacted with them, we've walked the process with them, and we're happy with the final product that we've got. An opportunity to interact, discuss business, but at the same time to engage socially. As National Bank, we sponsor golf. 2 years ago, we sponsored a competition here. and we also sponsored a golf competition in Blantyre. The expectation is we'll continue to sponsor golf, so we cannot discount that completely. Okay, so as National Bank, we're currently running on our 2023 to 2027 strategic plan. In that plan, we want by the end of 2027, National Bank Group to be operating in 4 countries in Africa. So for now, we have the operations in Malawi, we have operations in Tanzania through Akiba Commercial Bank, which we own 77% shareholding of. We are looking within the region, and we hope by end of 2027, we will have set up shop or acquired other banks into other countries in the region. The expectation is to diversify our investments. As National Bank, we have a very big balance sheet. We believe time has come when we should be able to use that balance sheet, to leverage on that balance sheet to grow our business for our shareholders and for the benefit of every other stakeholder that's connected with National Bank.
Well, the tournament brought together 120 golfers from across the country. The event produced 3 kings of the match, with former Minister of Tourism Vera Kamtukule emerging among the notable winners.
It was a well-organized tournament. I've never been invited to a golf tournament that they call you to ask you to confirm if you're coming and all of that. I think it showed that National Bank is just not looking at us as their customers, but they're also taking care of our welfare. So I really like that, and the reception here when we came, everything was well organized. There's a lot of tournaments that happen here, but today they showed us something that was totally different from what we see. And then from the golf side, the greens were good today. It was not very hot, it was not very cold, which is very good weather for golf as well. So it was good. It was a good day. It was partnership, which I think is one of the greatest lessons that we can learn in life, in anything that you're doing, whether it's business, whether it's school and family. Partnership is a critical ingredient, but also I think listening to advice, because sometimes you'd be on the green, especially if you're on the green and then your partner is saying move to the left, you're thinking you are rightly positioned, but then when you move to the left you see that things work, you know. So that was good, but also the encouragement that you get from your partner, but also the reliance. You know that on this hole my partner has goofed. That was giving you the tenacity to say, I need to do better, because if we don't get this hole, then we are in trouble. So I saw that today, and my partner really played very well today. And so I knew if she doesn't play well on one hole, I knew it was my responsibility to carry it home. So that was a very good partnership and working arrangement that we had today on the course. One of the things that is very critical for me to say would be the fact that we don't have a lot of tournaments, and would like to have a lot of tournaments. Or even if we were to have tournaments on a monthly basis, I think it wouldn't harm us. So we need to have a lot of tournaments, but also I think use this platform to ensure that we are inspiring the next generation. There's a lot of young people that come here to play golf, but there's a certain myth that surrounds the game of golf, where people think that golf is for the rich, but golf is a good game. So we need to democratize access to golf as a game.
And now to something different. The Mzuzu Youth Caucus has urged the government to restrict travel to South Africa to protect Malawians from xenophobic attacks. Chairperson Gomezani Nkoma says that despite the violence happening in South Africa, Malawians continue trekking to the Rainbow Nation in search of greener pastures. Let's hear from Nkoma, who gave us this interview.
Introduce very strict measures to make sure that migration to South Africa should be restricted to possibly 3 categories. Number 1, those who are going there for business purposes, and we understand that in this category they'll be able to get permission from MRA to make sure that indeed, to prove that indeed this person is a business person, and government knows that person. The second category is somebody who is going there on medical grounds. I believe that the Minister of Health, through their various hospitals across the country, will be able to issue letters of proof that indeed this person seek medical attention to South Africa or indeed any other country. The third category is somebody who is going there on academic grounds. I believe that the Minister of Education will be able to certify those kinds of, such kind of individuals. So, if there's a person who wants actually to go out there on a private visit, on a trip that only him knows, should be able to, give a bond of 2 million to immigration, so that should he overstay in South Africa or indeed any other country, government should forfeit that money. Number two, that person when he returns should be remanded.